Hey everyone, welcome back to Gamer Grades by the Nerd Chat. Today we're diving into the calming, slightly chaotic world of Urban Jungle, the cozy organization game that's about more than just sorting plants. This game was developed by Kylyk Games and published back on March 21st, 2025 by Assemble Entertainment. We want to send a huge thank you to both teams for supplying a free code for review purposes. Based on our roughly 4-hour playtime, the ultimate question is, does it grow into a must-buy, or should it be left to wither on the vine? Let's dig in. Urban Jungle really stands out with its narrative, especially for a short game that focuses on moving plants around rooms. We get clearly defined characters, including some wonderful pets. Granted, it's a linear story with a common, almost universal narrative, but that's not necessarily a slight. As the story progressed, I was genuinely invested, and by the end, I truly wanted to know how things would turn out. For language arts, I awarded a C+. At the time of this review, Urban Jungle is currently priced at $11.99 on Steam. For an experience that can be finished in just under 4 hours, that feels a little steep, though it does depend on how much time you spend on truly perfecting each level and how you value your time. Ultimately, I would endorse purchasing this game if you're a huge fan of cozy games, but if you're not, you're probably better off waiting for a little bit of a sale. The game does have a creative mode that gives some replayability, but multiple playthroughs of the story aren't likely. For math, I award it a C-. Let's talk mechanics. The UI and HUD are simple and easy to understand. I'm happy to report that I encountered no bugs whatsoever in my playthrough. As a predominantly controller player, however, the mouse onboarding did feel a little bit lacking, but that certainly could have been my own issue. Level design fit the game and story perfectly, and there was definitely some clear differences from stage to stage, but the core gameplay didn't necessarily allow for wild variation. Also, the light and humidity mechanics, while core to the game, varied from being obvious at times to almost unrealistic at others. For science, ultimately, I award it a C+. Despite the simplicity of the story, the world of Urban Jungle didn't seem lacking. While the opening moments of the story lay the groundwork for your penchant for plants, they also introduce a key challenge/theme of the story and get you planting right away. Along the way, the story shares a number of solid twists, and by the time credits rolled, I really appreciated the central theme of the game, that success is not the key to happiness, rather that happiness is the key to success. It's not necessarily groundbreaking, but it's definitely satisfying. For social studies, I give this a C. When it comes to art, Urban Jungle's style is clean, beautiful, and absolutely fits the game's cozy vibe. It uses a very well executed isometric view, and I especially love that you can rotate items, a small but great touch for opening up organizational options. Though I am a little bummed that I didn't figure this out until later levels. Again, my error. For art overall, I award this game an A-. Similarly, the music and sound effects of this game are crisp and appropriate. Honestly, it would make a great soundtrack for working or studying, and the composer did an excellent job building ambiance through sound effects, audio cues, and music. For music overall, I award an A. So is this game fun? Like I said earlier, if cozy games are your jam, you're likely to enjoy Urban Jungle quite a bit. You'll have an even better time if you loved I Spy books when you were a kid, and if you find joy in cleaning up areas and making digital spaces look organized, you're going to have a blast. That being said, I do have two minor critiques. First, the gameplay loop, while interesting, did start to feel a little repetitive as I approached the later levels. The story does use time well, but the core action does drag at times. Second, and this is a big one for my fellow A-type personalities, there wasn't a massive benefit to aesthetically placing plants in the game. You could essentially bunch them up near requisite resources and still clear a level. While this certainly wasn't a deal breaker, it was hard for me to just ignore considering the nature of the game. Ultimately, for PE, I award this game a B-. When it comes down to it, Urban Jungle is a well-made, beautiful game with a great story and a heartwarming message. It's a solid short adventure, and the fact that it was made by only 3 developers in their free time makes me want to root for them even more. If you're looking for a nice cozy game to play as the weather gets chillier, Urban Jungle may be just the thing to warm you up. For its overall GPA, I award it a B-. If you have your own thoughts, please let us know in the comments. And for all things gaming, food, and the good old days, make sure to check out the Nerd Chat every Thursday night on YouTube. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you online.